I was reading an article or a book. This guy is basically saying that the Antichrist will be from the tribe of the Gogs or Magog, of the Huns, the Russians, and that the Russians are gonna fucking destroy Babylon, America, or the other nations. Well, fuck America anyways. I don't care if they destroy America, you know. But and that I think he said that Israel and Russia are gonna come into like an alliance, or I don't know. Gog is gonna invade Israel. The Antichrist from Gog is gonna sit on the temple that the Israelites are gonna rebuild, and then it's gonna be like a one world government, and America is pretty much Babylon. It's gonna be destroyed because the Russians pretty much hate America. So fuck America anyways. I don't care. Um, Americans don't really have to worry too much about the one world government. We'll all be destroyed anyways. Or we'll be taken captive. I don't know. Just to show you, Satan hates his own. Satan hates you gang stalkers, you American gang stalkers. The Antichrist hates you. From the Gog. So yeah, the Gog will turn upon the Gog is going to turn on the Canaanites. The Canaanites are going to get betrayed by the Antichrist, the Gog, of the Russians, the Rosy Cross, the Russian Cross. Should have never. See all these gang stalkers. They think that these gang stalkers don't even realize that there's infighting between the damn satanic fucking countries and tribes. They think it's all just one cool gang stalking world, you know? So that's pretty much what's probably going to happen. When? I don't know when. But I think it's going to happen. Gog and Magog is Russia, I think. You know, like the Magyars, the Magog. Magyog. Sounds kind of like Magog, doesn't it? Magyar. Magar. So yeah, the Rosicrucians are really the ones that are behind the true Antichrist, if you think about it. They're behind the true one world order government, not the Masons. I mean, even though they're kind of like a part of the Masons, I think in one way, since they have ties to the Russians, that they're against the Freemasons, or that there's division within the Freemasons. So it's not all just some cleanly cut cult, you know. So maybe if I moved to Gog, I would be treated with more respect, since I guess I am from the tribe of the Gogs, anyways. Pretty much. I mean, a white guy. Gog is pretty much Caucasia. These damn fucking Americans don't treat anybody with respect. Probably not. I don't know. The Nazis hate us equally just as much as the Canaanites hate us. So. It's depressing. It's depressing that my videos take forever to upload too. Just feeling a lot of negative energy today, a lot of like negative spiritual attack. I didn't sleep good all night. I felt like my body was being heated up. I feel like they're doing their witchcraft again. I don't think Satanists realize that Satan hates other Satanists. Do they not realize that? Like, Jesus said that a house divided against itself cannot stand. Satan's house and himself is divided. He hates his own people. So, it's not just one big happy satanic family. All families have their feuds, family feud, I bet you Freemasons wish you never would have gotten involved with all this mess. But it's too late now. You made your decision. When you really start to learn what Masonry is all about, and it's about worshiping Nimrod, the ancestor of the Huns, Osiris. That's about worshiping the Antichrist, that Lucifer, that you feel kind of freaked out about it because you're like, I'm trapped within this satanic cult. What can I do? That's how a lot of you Masons feel. Because you can't talk about it. So you feel like a damn prisoner. The ones that are not on board with what it's all about. You have to be on board if you're forced to be on board if it's not. So yeah. Even the people within the deep Illuminati, they probably resent being a part of the satanic bloodline. They probably hate themselves. It's not all just a one big loving satanic family. So they probably like, I wish I wasn't a satanic Nephilim, man. I wish I could be normal. That's how they probably think. They're like, I wish I wasn't a reptilian. And they probably hate their own families too. Man, I wish I wasn't a reptilian. Wish I could be normal. Truth is, you're a reptilian. I mean, they probably hate being a part of it. That's why they all look so depressed. That's why they all have dead eyes. Like, they look like they've been through a million traumas. Like, do any of these news reporters look like they look happy? They all look like they're in fucking pain. the politicians too. Satanism isn't just you know a party. It's hell, and that's just how it is. It's not to get power. You have to go through hell. I mean, it's just the truth. Sacrifice your soul in the process. So, I resent being a targeted individual. I wish I could be satanic sometimes. I wish I could, but I don't want to sacrifice my salvation for a temporary small existence on this earth to be a Satanist, to be a part of the club. So I would rather be a targeted individual than be a Freemason. It's just the truth. So, enjoy being a Mason, but I'm glad I'm not one of y'all. I'm glad I'm not a reptilian. You know? Y'all are complete slaves to the system. Because without the system, you have no power. Completely reliant upon it. That's why all y'all look so fucking depressed. I kind of pity y'all, to be honest with you. Even though a lot of y'all are Nazis and assholes. You know? Do you think Hitler looked like he was happy? That looked like a man that hated life, that hated people, filled with hatred. That man was filled with a ton of animosity. He hated himself and his life. So once you get up to the position of being a world leader, it's not all fun and roses. I mean, it's hell. These people have seen some stuff that they don't want to see again, that they can't unsee. You can see it in their eyes. Masonry is not all guns and roses, It's all a secret because they can't talk about the things they've seen. They're traumatized because they've gone through things that they weren't really on board with. But because they were naive and basically like peer pressured pretty much into joining Freemasonry, that they pretty much gotten trapped into it. So the Transylvanian bloodline is not a happy bloodline. They don't like they hate themselves just as much as they hate us. Hatred is not good. It doesn't matter any kind of hatred. Because it's just negativity. It's evil. It's the energy of death, which is hatred. It's just unproductive. It's evil. It's just hatred is the manifestation of death, of evil. So I mean, what did the SS have on their damn rings? They had skulls and bones. These were Masons. They had Masonic rings. The SS had Masonic rings. They were Masons. They were Aryan Masons from the Aryan line. And they had these skulls and bone rings, just like how skulls and bones at Yale have. They had the same symbol of skulls and bones. This is a death cult. This is a Nazi Rosicrucian Freemason death cult. That's all about killing, enslaving, and causing humans to suffer. That's what it is. It's all about death. It's all about. That's what devil worship is about. It's about death. So yeah, look at those. Look at the SS rings that the SS had. This is all about death. This is all negative. There's nothing positive to come from this. What do the pirates have? They have the skulls and bones, the same thing the SS had. The Berber pirates had the Phoenician pirates and the skulls and bones on their pirate flags. You had the skulls and bones of the Scottish pirates, who were, I think what people don't realize is a lot of the pirates were actually Freemasons. They were actually like Freemasons. That's why they had the skulls and bones on their flag. This is all evil. This is all about death, skulls. That's what death metal is about. Death metal is about death. It's about the skulls and the bones. It's about Satan. Satan, the killer, the hunter, Nimrod, Death metal is not positive music, It's negative music because it's satanic. This is just one big globalized Nazi death cult. Pretty much what it is. And